And United States has reacted to Prime Minister Modi's visit to Russia. US has urged India to advocate for Ukraine's sovereignty in Russia visit.
And we would urge India, as we do any country when it engages with Russia, to make clear that any resolution to the conflict in Ukraine needs to be one that respects the UN Charter, that respects Ukraine's territorial integrity, Ukraine's sovereignty. And, India is a strategic partner with whom we engage in a full and frank dialogue, and that includes on our concerns about the relationship with Russia.
And Siddhant Mishra also continues to stay with us. Siddhant, coming to you. United States has now reacted to Prime Minister Modi's Moscow visit and has in fact urged India to advocate for Ukraine's sovereignty.
Well, that's right. Look, this is also part of expectation that the other countries are looking at India right now. Yeah. In fact, I did speak to the ambassador of Austria to India yesterday. In fact, they also have this expectation that India will take up the issue of Ukraine. And in fact, yesterday we have this confirmation also from the Indian government, and the sources in Indian government are telling us, and I would like to reiterate the statement that we have got from the Indian government, the position of Indian government. So, talking about the position of Indian government, the sources tell us that, and I quote, the solution to the Russia-Ukraine conflict cannot be found on the battleground. It is also the view of the global south and naturally needs to have both parties for the resolution of the conflict through dialogue and diplomacy, unquote. So this is an official position of the Indian government as far as Russia-Ukraine conflict is concerned, and we could expect this issue to come up when both leaders will sit today. Also, the growing concern of global south, the inflation, supply chain issue. There are multiple issues which are affecting the countries from the global south, especially Ukraine being the wheat capital of the world. There are a lot of issues that are created because of the war. So definitely Prime Minister Modi will hear Russia's perspective also today, but at the same time he will put forth his perspective and the challenges that countries from the global south are facing. Also, very interesting to highlight, as Sanjay was also saying, that the relations between Austria and India are very low in terms of trade. But when Prime Minister Modi will go to Austria, there also the issue of Russia-Ukraine war will come up, and Prime Minister could explain Austria the perspective of Russia and could hear their perspective also, as Austria happens to be the neutral country in European Union. Back to you.
All right, Siddhant, please stay with us. Sanjay Suri, please stay with us as we